Hello, third grade. It's Miss Hazel. I am in our classroom, the space that I can't wait to share with you all. I know we won't all be able to be together at once, but I'm still looking forward to when at least some of us can be in the same space. But for now, we're going to make the best with what we have. So, as you can see here, I'm very excited, but then also, I'm sorry, I can't move this screen today. I don't know what the deal is. So, you can't see it as well, but my brain, it feels like there's a lot going on right now, and sometimes I feel like my head's going to explode. So I know that's all of us right now. We're all in this together. We're going to do our best, and I'm looking forward to a great year. All right, so some things about me. I love to read. This is actually the boxes of all the books that we're going to work on this year in this classroom. I love all the Philly sports teams. I went to St. Joseph's University in Philadelphia. It's my fourth year teaching. I am a triplet. Here's me with my brother and sister. And I had this music symbol here because, well, I love music. I love listening to music. I like using music and learning. Even though I'm not the best singer or dancer, I still like to have fun with it. So be on the lookout for a lot of music. All right. So now, here we go. The best way to connect with me right now is probably email. Because, like you can see here, SEESAW, it's not quite ready yet. So I do apologize if you got a SEESAW invite and then saw that I had to delete the SEESAW. I know that was confusing. It was confusing for me too. But the district actually has purchased, yesterday they just got the funds for the much better version of SEESAW. That's going to make a lot of things very easy or much easier for us. So I know we have to wait, and that's kind of annoying, but it's going to be worth it. Class Dojo is what I will use then in the meantime, just as a way to communicate. I don't plan on using the points, at least definitely while we're remote. So be on the lookout for an invite if you have not already joined. This is my school phone. My extension is 544, and Twitter should also say coming soon. All right, so we do have a Google Classroom. This video here is on the presentation, which is also on our Google Classroom, and that will show you how to log in. Well, okay, this is funny. I just realized that doesn't really help you much. So I'm going to post this on Dojo. And remember, when you log in, your email, it has to be at wcpsstudent.net. So this video will be posted on Dojo. Oh, man. Ooh, bear with me, guys. Again, like I said, SEESAW information is coming. Now, this schedule here, this is what I want to make sure that I say, that this is very flexible. This is not set in stone. Right now, this schedule, I made it so that it best shows what Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays would be like for those of us that are in school on those days. Right? Because I know some of us love to follow the same exact routine all the time, right? So we get used to it. We know it's coming, so we can do our best. So this schedule is what you will follow if you want to do everything in the exact order and time that you will when we're in school. And also I have here that I'll be going live during writing every day for a mini lesson. For reading I go live during the mini lesson. I might go live on social studies and science a few times, maybe not every time a week. But when you have this WIN training here, ELA or math, that's when you get to focus on whatever you can improve to grow your brain. Then I will be going live, and that's when I'll do a lot of small groups. And again, also for math, I will go live during what's called concept development. So that's when you'll have a whiteboard and marker and you'll hold things up. You will be getting those supplies in your bags on Thursday. And Wednesdays will be days that even once we're hybrid, you'll be doing work from home. So we'll always begin with a morning meeting and end with an afternoon meeting. The difference is with this day is that WIN ELA lasts during all this time and WIN math is during this time, so it's much longer. But now that being said, I do not expect your child to work during that whole time. During all this time That's when I'll be pulling small groups. Everybody will be pulled for a small group. And so there'll be a mini lesson first. I'll pull small groups, and then you'll have time to do your independent practice of that skill for the day, or maybe something else you're working on. I'm going to do the same structure for math. So I know that looks like a lot of time, but again, your child will probably not be doing work that whole time. Okay. So class rules. The very first thing that we do together as a whole class is create them together. So we don't have them yet. But we do have some expectations. So all of that I'm going to ask of you, I'm also asking of myself too. Be patient. This is tough. It just is what it is. Some things are going to take longer. My goal is that if something takes long the first time, then the next time it'll take a shorter time and we'll get better and better at it. Just like what happens when you're in school and you do anything for the first time. The first time's always a little slower. It's just what it is. Have a sense of humor. I guarantee at some point something is going to go wrong. It's not going to work the way we want it or at the time we want it. And it's okay when we make a mistake or Miss Hazel makes a mistake. Like when I posted 3rd grade lessons on 2nd grade's page one time last year. It's okay to laugh at ourselves, right? Nobody's perfect. I always expect that you do your best. I'm never going to be upset if you don't get 100% on something as long as you tried your best. And I'll continue to do my best to keep growing myself. And I know this is cut off here again. I apologize. Let me know what I can do to help you. Right? I mean, I know that there are some things that I haven't thought of ways that I could help. So please just tell me what you need. All right, so I know today we did a Zoom link, but we are going to use Google Meets actually from now on. So Google Meets will be the same link every time, and that link will be in Google Classroom. So I hope this works. When you go on Google Classroom, once you log in, you go to classwork, you'll see I have this section called Live Meetings. I have Google Meets link here. Whenever you need to go live with me, that is the link that you're going to use. All right, and Google Meet rules, as well as right here, we'll go over those. So here they all are down here. Mute your microphone until it's your turn to speak, because sometimes things just happen in the background, or maybe if you're a person who sometimes taps a little bit while you're working like this, that can be distracting. Raise your hand when you have something to say, just like you do in school. Listen while your classmates or teachers are speaking, and be kind and respectful to others. So we know if something wouldn't be okay while we're in the school building, it's not going to be okay on Google Meet or Google Classroom. All right, so here are the main things that we're going to use for technology. I figured out how to shrink myself, just not how to move the thing. Okay, so YouTube, most of that will be I make a YouTube video and I use it as part of a lesson. I'll make sure that if I do post a link to a YouTube video that isn't me, that I put it through Safe YouTube so that it is safe. I'm a Woodbury account, so my account is secure. So videos that are made by me are all secure. I'm going to be using Google Forms, just like a quick way to, if you have to answer a multiple choice question, check in. Also Google Slides, like I'm using now. SEESAW is coming. You'll use Bookshelf in place of actual, books. And iReady, we're going to be using for math and ELA this year, so that'll be another fun tool that we can use. So I'm going to ask that you click on this link, and this link is also in Google Classroom, to fill out this student information form. So this is just going to tell me the best way to contact you, and also just let me know of any scheduling issues, because I know that it is not realistic that every child's going to be able to follow these schedules. all the time, right? That's why I will have the lessons posted to my Google Classroom for those of you who cannot get in live that day or can't do live at that time. All right, so this will just help me plan things better so I can get an idea maybe of when we could do small groups, when's the best time. So please fill that out. Our district website, again, has the most up-to-date information about the plan. All right, so if you have any questions, you can comment on Google Classroom, you can email me, or you can Class Dojo message me, okay? Because I know that with all of this, that there are definitely things that somebody hasn't thought of yet, all right? So I'm sure that somebody has a question, and I know you might not have them now. If you have any as they come up, please just let me know. Dojo, email, Google Classroom. I do plan on being in school most days, so you could use phone, but I will say that an electronic way will get a quicker response probably in case I'm away from my phone. All right, so I hope that this made you feel at least, a little better about this year. I'm excited. Like every year, there's some things that I'm a little anxious about, but I know that we're all in this together. Everyone's going to do our best. We'll be patient and we'll be kind, and we're going to get through it. All right. I can't wait to see you guys soon.